Alright, ladies and jelly spoons. Let's try to find some scalps this morning, huh? Oh, we should let Megs know we're streaming. Ba-da-da-da-da. Alright. Alright. Where are we sitting today? Oh man, looks like the monitor is acting up. That sucks. Alright, mute this so I don't have to hear myself. Alright. Oh man, my EA's getting clobbered. This odd run up. We're in a heavy drawdown on that thing. There we go. Alright. Looks like we got a short opportunity. Boom. Let's get logged into our account. Boop. Boop. Boom. What's going on back there? Alright. We're gonna go short on Oddcad. I don't know why it's taking so long to fill my order. I did this yesterday. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. That's wild. Is on my second monitor. The tool is loaded up just fine. Is it loading up on the 5-minute a little quicker? Yeah, that's wild. What's gold doing this morning? 4,010. It's wild to see it in the 4,000s. That's crazy. That's super crazy. do you have this set to? Alright. You know what I wanted to check? Am I even streaming the right? Dang, this is getting old. I'll be right back. I gotta go down here and check the connection to the back of my computer. This thing is doing weird stuff. Buddy. We're almost out of this one. Just getting paid quick on it. Alright, we're gonna shut it down there. Bada bing. First win of the day. Always feels good to get that one out of the way, huh? Voila. Let's go screenshot this for the Discords. Alright, let's go see. I think CHF JPY has been hitting pretty good for us. Let's see what that looks like. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, da-dum. We're going to start here. Let's see how this goes. We've blown way out of the zone, so we would have hit stop loss already. So probably not the worst idea to get it going now. Something's going on with the... we would not have hit stop loss. Something's going on with my sizing. I gotta figure out... I gotta have a real developer make this tool. Boom, 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 boom. is this saying this is? So it's almost like for this pair we need it to be 50. I wish I just made this with Chat GPT. I haven't paid a real developer to make it yet. So some of the pairs is just not calculating the pips right. So we want a nice big gap like that. All right. What's EuroCAD doing? We got some good hitters off that the other day. Made it swing. We missed too long there. NZD, we missed our short already. Man, we got on this charts a little too late today. DCHF. GDCHF might be a nice one to take. Let's put you here. We're left here. I'll wait till this candle shakes out for this trade, but let's move it up so we don't have to go search for it. Boop. Yeah, boop. Put a little flag on it. That would have been quicker. Ah, what a nerd. Alright, well, we missed NZDCHF, being too careful. Let's spread this out a little bit. There's the bathroom. We'll put this here. In case something flies while I'm gone, I will be right back. You guys just take care of the charts for me, would you? Alright, didn't look like a lot happened while I was gone. That's nice. What about NZDCHF? What happened to you? We can hit this up a little bit. I'm gonna grab it here. Let's fix this. This one looks like the pip spacing is right. No. That's kind of a bummer. I wish I knew more about programming. That looks about right. Boom. Alright, what are you doing? Man, I kind of messed up not taking a trade here. We're almost out of room to go up. It's disappointing. I guess we could try to maybe, I guess we're on the 5. We could see what the 5-minute oscillator says, but that's kind of a bummer. There you go. Yeah, Let's grab it here. Boink. Change that to 160. Confirm it. That would be 640. I think last one we'll put deep. That'll be 1, 2. We'll go ahead and slow that way up. I don't think we're gonna get a big move on entity CHF. Boom, boom. Well, maybe we'll get one. Give that a little bit of room, just see what it do. Man, I got on a little late. I don't know. These might be our last 2 trades for the day. I might try to come on a little bit later this afternoon. Maybe. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Take this off so we can see where he actually plays trades. Look at this right here. I haven't read this book since I was like 20 something. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. The real ones know. The real ones know. Chronicles. Dragonlance by Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman. Boom. Look at this silly goose right here. Getting nothing done. The reason why I space these out this way is because you look at the pullbacks, right? We're not very big. So we're kind of trying to match that size in the event it goes way against us, right? So if we trigger this 320, it's going to drag this down to here. It's going to split it in the middle. And then now I only need to come up in between this level to make money. And then if it keeps going against us, bang, triggers this, it's going to drag, well, it triggers this one, it'll drag it down, right? Triggers this one, it's going to drag it down to there. And now I only have to try to get somewhere, you know, a much smaller swing from, like, you drag this to here, right? And now I only need to swing up just a little bit to try to get out of this trade. And then I leave the last one right before the stop loss a little deeper, just in case, because if it's taking that long of a run, the hope is we're not catching some kind of news event where it just comes and slams us out, and that can happen. Now we're 70-0 in the last couple of weeks, so when you take a huge loss like that, you know, you gotta have a little perspective, right? I mean, we're up since we started this scalp testing, $2,700 bucks. So if we took a big old $1,200 loss, that would suck. But I mean, in the scheme of things, we're up. So we're looking at the month, not the day, right? Sometimes we're looking at the quarter, not the day. So we're getting close to an exit here. That might have been it. Let's hope it comes back. Let's see what the old footprint gives us any clues. That's kind of cool. So you can see on this side is the sellers. Yeah, negative delta, but it was not rewarded. Price went up. In a negative delta, was not rewarded, and price went up. So we might be okay. These little boxes are your point of control. So it's like this is where the battle happened that moved the candle. And as you can see, you had pretty strong, price was rejected. You had a higher negative delta, price still went up. You had a negative delta, price still went up. So we're still, buyers are still being rewarded for their efforts right now. So we can maybe wait just a little longer and see how this goes. Looking at the previous pullbacks though, that might have been our best exit there. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're also checking on the 1 minute over here on my oscillator. If it gets to an overbought or oversold, we'll jump out then as well. We weren't quite there yet. We were at maybe the 70 level on an RSI. So, but that was on the 1 minute. And again, we just checked the delta on the 5 minute. It appears the buyers are winning. They're getting more rewarded. So, not on this candle though. Starting to see the opposite, right? You have more buyers and sellers, and they're not getting rewarded. So in this situation, we might have to go through another iteration, add some positions, and catch the swing here, right? Or even if it comes deeper and catch the swing there. Let's go check on NZD-CHF. I haven't checked the oscillators on that in a minute. Alright, we're closing this one down. Boop. We don't need split screen anymore, which I hate. Get a little screenshot for the boys. Put that in the old Discord. What is that? NZD-CHF. Yeah, I think we missed our leg here, which is fine. We'll only make more money because we'll be in a heavier position if we get down to there. I might add another position somewhere in the middle here. I'd like it actually be a little higher, honestly. I'd like to get up, at least test the bottom this last swing. I guess we did right here. I don't know how it's going to play out. We'll just have to watch. We've been oversold for a very long time. I mean, we might have been close to a stop loss. I wonder, out of curiosity, this thing needs a 15-minute. Yeah, that made it better. That didn't help. Yeah, that thing's gonna have a way deeper swing point detection. It's crazy. It's good to know, though. Kind of makes me I want to recheck OddCAD. This whole strategy was just built off my MET EA's strategy, just mean reversion with cost averaging. I just reached out to my programmer today, though, to try to recreate this strategy with the idea that we use the core rules of MET, but we do like what we're showing you here, where we're going to be tracking the distance away from break even and adding positions as we get away. So when we get too many pips away, it'll add a position to shrink that up. And as it pulls away, it'll add a position to shrink it up. And then I had a pretty cool idea about RSI. I was thinking if we could measure the swings of an RSI, right? The average pip between an overbought and oversold swing, and use that as a TP. I would love to test that in MetaTrader, where you can get 25,000 trades over a 5 or 10 year period to see if that exit system's even something worth doing. But boom, boom. Alright, boys and girls, we're pretty much at where I want to leave this thing hanging. We're going to close it there. Take a picture for the boys. Alright. That's 3. I don't know if we're going to... My kid gets up soon. I'm not sure if we're going to make our 5 trades today. We'll try. Try to find something right now. Let's take another picture of this. front. Oh shoot. That would have been a sad time for us. No TP, but a bunch of big ass buy and sell limits. Alright, we got all you. Perfect. Alright, let's get this copied. And this was the NDDCHF. Post that there. Alright. Let's go see what gold's doing. We missed that move. US 500, missed that move. US 30, missed it. NZD, we missed it. Oh. Alright, this looks like a pretty decent. Let's put the settings on. What happens if we jack this up a couple? It really helped that other pair. Boom. Alright, well, I'd feel better if we were printing the zones. See, this one seems, I gotta get this figured out. This one seems to be printing proper zones. What did that do to the, oh, that ruined it. That ruined it. It really liked having those bigger zones. That's interesting, huh? Yeah, interesting. Oh no, I'm not quite ready on this one yet. It's close though, man. We're close. I want to see if it breaks this level, because it would suck to get in on the move that's gonna push price down, right? I mean, it's bouncing in this range right now, which is great, but I don't know, man. See, your buyers are not being rewarded here. Buyers were being rewarded here, right? See, there's came to this level. You had more buyers and sellers. More buyers and sellers, it was rewarded. They fought. More sellers and buyers, it did what you expect. More buyers and sellers, it did what you expect. Sellers were not rewarded here. Sellers were not rewarded here. Buyers, you know, he had more buyers and they were not rewarded. I wonder why the delta isn't showing up below these. We're gonna kind of wait until we see something different out of this pair. What about Euro USD? That one's a pretty good pair for us. I know that one likes 5. I got the pip calculation right on that one. So no love there. Euro GBP is another one that does pretty good for us. And this one I know likes 2.5. Or maybe this one just likes 5. Alright, boys and girls, we're gonna go long on GN. Going long on GBP NZD. Taking a buy.
Mic off.
Mic on. Get a little wiggle there. Woo! What a silly goose. Back to my trades. Kind of a slow mover, huh? kind of weird. Well, that would make sense. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. I just took that trade on a 4-hour. What a silly goose. Not paying attention. Alright, well, that was almost a bad idea. It's 4 though. That's 4. Alright. Let's GBB and DD. Oh. Ooh. That looks good. It's one of the good ones, apparently. We're going long on UCAD. We are going long on USD CAD. I actually don't know the sizing of this pair. We'll start with a... Oh, yeah, we could have gone more. Alright, bye. You idiot. Alright, let's start at 180. What does 5 look like on this pair? Too small. 50 where it be at. Yeah, that's nice spacing. Alright, we'll go there. We'll do that also at 180, split the difference. And then we'll go another one here. And another one here. The last one there. Shorten this up a little bit. Actually, we should go. Let's go test what the interval should be at here. Let's go see. Settings. What if we did half that? What does that do to the brings it up even more. Alright. Let's do... I like to do 5 years. This isn't accurate, by the way. I mean, it's helpful, but it's more of like... The trading view is more of like a rule of thumb, not really a manual, right? These aren't super accurate. You want to bring it over into MetaTrader if you really want some more accurate. It can still always be wrong, but definitely more accurate doing this stuff on MetaTrader. But this will give you an idea, you know, if something's going to be a good setting. You still have to use your judgment as a trader. Alright, kind of liked that 5 minute. Was that better? Updated already. Still not great. I mean, it's been great since 2023, so I'm okay. What are we using here? Let me bump this bitch up a little bit. What does that do? Higher swing point. Less sensitive swing point. Nah, I think we're good to where it was. 2 years, pretty solid performance this way, so we'll use that. My little guy's still asleep in his crib. I got the little baby monitor, so if he wakes up, we'll be setting a hard stop loss and just dealing with whatever the consequences are. You know, we might probably put it down here somewhere, and I don't know. We'll really compress all of this, and we'll just go for broke. Again, I think we're up. I have to go look, but I want to say we're up 1,200 for the week. So if we have to take a $300 loss to go be a dad, that's totally fine by me. You see my washing machine? Is that what that is over there? I should probably have checked my camera before I got on stream, huh? Okay, guys, this is my washing machine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. No. Oh. Go like that. Oh yeah, look at a lot of exercise squid. American flag, baby. Woo woo. Yeah. Alright, that's better. I don't know if you need to see that much of my face, though. There we go. See more chart. Kind of getting the vibes. I might take another little hit right here. Then we can kind of trade up to this bottom. That means we're going to do adjust these, right? Boom. Boom. I'm going to get rid of this one, since we're not going to be long for this world. Some news coming up. Keep talking about a rate decision. We should probably know when that is. We had the CAD rate decisions. Jesus. It is in like a couple hours. We should probably look to get out of here, actually. FOMC's coming out too. Lordy, lordy. That's all it can doing. Oh, she's prime. I wish we had time. You could try to scalp this right now, Oddcad. I would put like a test. I'd probably try to start it somewhere in here. And then I would make your zones for Oddcad 5 pips. Alright, I would keep it on the 5-minute chart. And then from wherever you enter, start making 5 pip zones for your spacing, for your limit orders. And again, the idea, we just don't want a gap that's bigger than what normal push-up is. And if you have a hard time eyeballing it, just measure it out. So these takes like usually 7 pip draw retracements, it looks like, right? 10, 4, so the average of that is 7. Came down here. This is kind of a wonky one because there's some kind of manipulation, but 7's pretty good. So if you're spaced out 5 pips in your zones, I mean 10 pips, so you split the difference at 5, then you should be okay. You should be okay. Yeah, we just don't want to be married. If you tag all these out and you get out, that's just how it's going to go. But remember, no bullshit. I got them all posted in my Discord, and I've been streaming most of it. Oh god, let's go look. I mean, I think we're in this almost 70s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We were 54-0 last week, 4-0 yesterday, 11-0, 15, 19. Yeah, we're 69-0 in the last 2 weeks. So again, if we take a loss, just eat it, What's the 1 minute saying here? What are we doing on the 1 minute? Yeah, we're just moving sideways right now. Oh, there we go. So you're saying there's a chance. Ba-da-da. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da. What's little man doing? He's still crashed out, man. For us, that's good. 7:30. He's still asleep. Nice. Ba-da-do. Ba-ba-da-do. Oh man, we're gonna get a push up. It's hard not to add right here. We're gonna get a push up. I think. Your size all over the place. To find out if our sellers are being rewarded. Literally no help. Sellers a little bit rewarded, buyers a little bit rewarded. It's a snazzy little tune. Do 6 pips. Map, 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 map. All right, we're gonna add here, just so we can try to speed this up, because I don't think we have very much time left before little man gets up, and hopefully we don't regret it. Doink. No, we don't have to go very far. The thing is, we're still really oversold on the RSI. Like, we have a lot of room to go up on the RSI. Just looking at it, I mean, I bet we could get like up to here. Kind of like how we're slowing down momentum, huh? Hopefully this doesn't happen, though. That would be a fitting end for my day. Oh. Come on, buddy. Just get me out of this trade. I got a little kid to go grab. He's still not awake yet, but he's now on his back. And if he's on his back, his sleep ain't long for this world. Boom, boom. Come on, pull back already. This was the move, and I was texting my mother-in-law. What an idiot. Ooh, I don't want to get out of this early, but I know little man's going to be up like any minute now. It's got me on pins and needles. He's moved now to like a... He's still eyes closed on his back, but his like body completely shifted. I'm gonna take him down to the park today. We haven't been down there in a long time. We've been busy, and he has this daycare thing he goes to, and she's got this big, beautiful house and basketball court, and huge play area, so equipment and bikes and tricycles, but we have a pretty nice little like park down the street, and we just haven't gone down there, and it's probably been a month or something, a month and a half. maybe longer, maybe 2 months. It's been a while. So it's been raining and kind of crappy here, so we got a nice sunny day today. I think he might enjoy going down there and doing his little buggy butt stuff. Come on, man. It's gonna push. Just need a retracement. Getting concerned that this was our retracement and we're gonna take another leg down, and I don't know if I have time for that. I don't know if we have time for that. Usually, a little man's up by like 7:30. It's almost 8 o'clock my time. Come on, market. Don't you care about my schedule? Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go. Please. I'd love to say this candle behavior indicates we want to go up. Look what happened here. Oh, this was kind of just indecisive, I guess. There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy. I think we're going to use the 1 minute oscillator to get out of this trade. I mean, fuck, I might just get out now. Might just get out now. $30 is $30. We have so much room on the 5-minute RSI to go up, though. We're at like 20 something, 30 something. I hate getting out early. We have room on the 1 minute to go up too. And the point of control is like right here. So I feel like if this breaks, I think it's just gonna drop. Probably should have got out when it was up there at $50. What time is this supposed to be at? All right. Just fuck around and find out, Canada. GDP down due to trade disruption and lost capacity. Means America. Doing accounts, these policies rate on level of economy unfolds as expected. Still uncertain in their economy. Role of monetary limited, not just cyclical dollar. Due to trade shift. Trade shift. Still paying the shock absorber. As economy responds to trade shock. Like, fuck around and find out, Canada. How's little guy doing here? This is great. He's still laying down. He's still got his eyes closed. Almost 8 o'clock. We try to figure out, like, what are the factors, like, trying to narrow down. Like, we used to think it's like we just couldn't talk in the hallway. or use the hallway bathroom, and he would sleep in, and that seemed to hold for like a week. And then that wouldn't, that stopped. And then we thought, like, oh, it's all about like the temperature of the house. Like if it's warmer, he sleeps in longer, and that's seemingly been true. But then I'm hot as dog balls when I sleep because we have the house too hot. So it's kind of like, do you want to sleep uncomfortable or get an extra like 45 minutes of sleep time from the kid, you know? Oh, we should have got out earlier. Boom. Yeah, sellers are being rewarded. Buyers were not really rewarded, huh? Price didn't go up. Alright, we gotta buy here. We're getting too far away from that break-even price. Wow, the Canada dollar's getting stronger while the economy's pooping out, you know? Don't understand that sometimes. Let's do this. That way if we trigger it, we can go up real quick. we're gonna get stopped out here. That's annoying. Let's drag this down a little bit further. We're just so oversold, even on the 15 and the 30. And on the 1 hour. And on the 4 hour. And on the 8 hour. Oh, come on. I don't want to give away the majority of this week's profits, but it's kind of looking like that's what's going to happen. I don't really have to go very high to make a nice payday on this, so we'll just see how it shakes out. Definitely gonna get out on the 1 minute RSI though, for surezies. How's the little man doing? Oh, we're on our side now. We're on our side. Looks like he might be taking a big stretch. Still eyes closed. Perfect time, little man. We're gonna get out here. Oh, yeah. There we go. That was wild. That was wild. Cost averaging for dummies. So, streak continues. I mean, honestly, if we're going to review that trade, my spacing was off because I was worried about my kid getting up. And maybe I should have just not traded. I mean, if we're going to be responsible about things. Alright. Alright, boys and girls. Watch, this thing's gonna fly up now. Thank you for, I think, one person was on the stream. Yep. Probably someone from my Discord. Thank whoever that is. We are, I need to change my thing for the week. For the week, we are 1, 2, that's 5 and 0. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. When did this week start? I guess the 27th? Oh god, I'm retarded. Let's get my calendar up. Calendar. Oh, for the love of baby Jesus. Oh, you know, he's trading me, Jeff, you dumbass. So we started on the 26th. Bang. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's only showing me. That's only showing me the last 40 trades. What? I didn't know it only did that. Is there a way to? Really? I think that's wild. I didn't know it was only the. Alright, or at least 40-0 for the week. So put that in there. That's wild. I need to do this on MetaTrader. Which puts us... Dude, that's crazy. We're 94-0 this week. Or this month, I mean. Oh, glad we got Alec. Ooh, that was gross. That was gross. We've messed up here by texting. That was kind of our swing, and clearly we were in a downtrend. Probably shouldn't have taken buys in the first place. What the hell can do it with its life? It needs to drop, man. We're in some really heavy positions on the 4-hour on our EA. What's little man doing? Oh, he's starting to do the little foot tap, 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 tap. Alright, I gotta go in there and get him. Grazie for the one person who showed up. Bow. Yep. Running it on all platforms. That's fun.